Jason and his three friends went bowling. They bowled all afternoon and each paid $3.25 per game. Jason had a coupon for one free game. Three of his friends paid $2.75 each to rent shoes. Using this information, Jason writes the expression 3.25 times the quantity, G minus 1, plus 2.75 times the quantity, 3. What does Jason's expression represent? So if we go up and we look at the expression, the first part there that I have highlighted in green, the 3.25 times the quantity G minus 1. Well, we can assume here, since they're talking about games of bowling, and we know that each game of bowling is $3.25, that this G, the variable G, represents the number of games bowled. So there it says it's $3.25 times the number of games minus 1. We subtract that 1 because we have one game for free. So that first part in the green is going over how much total money they spent on games of bowling. Then if we look at the second part of the expression, the 2.75 times 3, we know from the reading that it costs $2.75 to rent shoes. And 3 of Jason's friends rented shoes. So the yellow part of the expression here is talking about the total cost they spent on shoes. So when we put it together, the green part is talking about the total amount of money they spent on games of bowling, and the yellow part is talking about the total amount of money they spent on shoes. So now we're going to look through our choices and see which choice, A, B, C, or D, says that. So A says the number of friends who bowled. This expression does not represent the number of friends who bowled. We already know that, it's 3. All right, B says the number of games Jason and his friends bowled. Now, in our expression, the variable G represents the number of games Jason and his friends bowled, but the entire expression itself is talking about money, so we know the answer is not B. C, the amount of money Jason saved using the coupon. Well, if we look at our expression, the entire expression is not representing that. We could figure that out because we know each game of bowling costs $3.25 and he had a coupon for one free game. So technically Jason saved $3.25 with his coupon, but that's not what the expression is representing. The correct answer here is D, the amount of money Jason and his friends spent that afternoon. Because just like what we went over before, the green, the 3.25 times parentheses G minus 1, that's saying, hey, you want to take the total number of games they bowled and subtract 1 from it because 1 was free. And then if you take that number and multiply it by 3.25, that's going to give you the total amount of money they spent on games of bowling because each game is $3.25. Then Jason is adding to that the amount of money they spent on shoes. Because this yellow part is saying, hey, there were 3 people that rented shoes, and it cost $2.75 per pair of shoes. So our correct answer here is D. The expression represents the amount of money Jason and his friends spent that afternoon.